Sliding glass doors are one of the hardest openings in the home to cover. They're big, they get used constantly, and the wrong window coverings can drive you crazy. Today, I'm going to walk through the best options for sliding glass doors, from budget-friendly to high-end designer solutions. Here are the window covering options that we're going to cover today. Vertical blinds, vertical honeycomb shades, smart drape, Luminette privacy shears, sliding panel track shades, shutters, drapery, and a few horizontal options. If we haven't met, I'm Dan at Core Window Coverings, and I install custom window treatments throughout North Idaho and Eastern Washington. Sliding doors come up in almost every consultation, and there are solutions that consistently work really well. So let's go through the most popular options and what each one is best for. By the way, I've made a quick reference PDF for you that you can access in the link, and you can see the blog for even more detail. Now let's go through each option and see what makes the most sense for your home. First up, vertical blinds. These are probably the most common window covering for sliding doors, and there's a reason they've been around for so long. They're inexpensive and built specifically for wide openings like sliding doors. You get individual vanes that rotate for privacy and light control, and the whole system slides easily to the side when you want the door fully open. Today, you can get them in textured fabric, smoother contemporary finishes, and colors that blend in much better with modern interiors. That said, vertical blinds are definitely more functional than decorative. They're not usually the option someone chooses when they're trying to make a big design statement. But if your priority is something that's A, affordable, B, durable, and C, easy to use every day, vertical blinds are still one of the most practical solutions for sliding glass doors. Next are vertical honeycomb shades, sometimes called vertical cellular shades. Large glass doors can lose a lot of heat in the winter and gain heat in the summer, and honeycomb shades help create an insulating barrier. This is one of my personal favorite applications because it can be mounted inside the door casing for a clean, flush look. These are great if you want better insulation. They also stack very cleanly to the side, so they look a little bit more modern than vertical blinds. These are a really good option for homes with south or west facing glass, larger patio doors, or for colder climates like we have here in North Idaho. Now, a high-end option is the Luminette privacy shear by Hunter Douglas. These are beautiful. They combine sheer fabric with vertical vanes inside so that you can rotate the vanes for privacy while still keeping that soft, filtered light. This option is great when someone wants their sliding door to feel more like part of the design of the room instead of just a functional window covering. It's definitely a higher investment, but the look is very upscale. Now, this one is really interesting. It's called Smart Drape by Norman, and it solves a problem that a lot of homeowners have. Many people love the look of a sheer drapery, but they use their sliding door constantly. Smart Drape has individual fabric vanes that you can actually walk right through. So you don't have to slide the panels open every time you go outside. And it looks like an elegant sheer drapery, and it functions like a modern blind system. This has become one of the most popular options lately. And the bonus feature of this Smart Drape is that the fabric is machine washable. Next are panel track shades. These use large sliding fabric panels that move across a track. They're very clean and modern looking, and they work especially well in contemporary homes with wide openings. I like to think of these as a modern, minimalist version of the vertical blinds. If you want something that feels a little bit more permanent and architectural, shutters can also work really well on sliding glass doors. Instead of fabric or blinds, shutters give you solid framed panels with adjustable louvers that creates a much more built-in look. For sliding doors, there are usually two configurations. The first is a bypass shutter, where the panels slide past each other on a track, similar to how the sliding door itself operates. And the second is a bifold shutter, where the panels fold and stack to one side when you open them. Both options allow you to access the door easily, while still giving you the classic shutter look and light control. One of the biggest advantages of shutters is durability. They're extremely solid, they hold up very well over time, and they tend to feel more like a permanent feature of the home rather than just a window covering. If you want the most design flexibility of any option, custom drapery is hard to beat. With drapery, you're not limited to just few materials or colors. You can choose from thousands of fabrics, different hardware finishes, and several pleat styles to really create something that fits the room. And when drapes are done well, they can look incredible on sliding glass doors. They soften the space, frame the opening beautifully, They turn a big piece of glass into a more of a design feature in the room. And another thing that makes drapery so versatile is the ability to layer fabrics. A really popular setup and something that you see in a lot of hotels is dual drapery. It's where you have a sheer layer behind and heavier drapery panel, usually room darkening, in front. The sheer gives you soft daylight and some privacy during the day, and then the heavier panels can close at night for full privacy and light control. For homeowners who want something that feels custom, high-end, and tailored to the space, drapery is often the direction they go. One mistake to avoid with draperies is not to overlook the floor registers. These can billow the fabric when the heat or the AC is running, and this can really hurt the clean pleated look that many homeowners love about drapery. The last option takes a completely different approach to covering sliding doors. Instead of stacking to the side like most of the options we've talked about, these roll or stack straight up to the top of the window. This category includes things like roller shades, solar shades, horizontal sheer shades, and cellular shades. The big advantage here is how clean and minimal the look is. When the shades are open, they basically disappear at the top of the window, which gives you a really unobstructed view outside. For homeowners who want a modern, simple aesthetic, this can really be an appealing solution. There are a few situations where this option can actually be the best choice for a sliding door. The first is if you don't have much wall space beside the door. A lot of vertical products need room to stack to the side, and if the sliding door is close to a wall or a cabinet, then that can become a problem. Another situation is homes with pets or kids. If dogs are constantly running in and out of the door, vertical vanes can sometimes get bumped, bent, or broken over time. A shade that rolls completely out of the way eliminates that issue. And a third reason that people choose this option is simply the look. As you can see, there are quite a few great options for covering sliding glass doors. I hope you found this video informative. If you're in North Idaho or Eastern Washington and you're planning to cover a sliding glass door, we offer complimentary showroom and in-home consultations. Just visit the website or call the number below. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because I'll be making more videos answering the most common window covering questions people have. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.